Ladies and gentlemen, da 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 da. Melina just wants to say that fame is an illusion, right? Now, by that I mean that, being famous and being important, supposedly important, or being whatever, is just an illusion. Like if you watch a celebrity from maybe the year 1920, right? And let's say you're not into the classic celebrities, or you're not into people that are at that time, or you just don't care about celebrityness altogether, and you see them and they perform. Maybe they do a good performance. Maybe it's very entertaining. I mean, I'm sure they're very entertaining. But you're just like, who's this? It's just some random person doing an entertainment. Now, some people like classics Hollywood, and so they're like, wow, this is amazing. This is better than anything now. But when you're just a random person looking up a random celebrity from a past time that you don't care about, or from a culture that you don't care about, maybe you don't care about celebrity culture. Like if you don't care about celebrity culture, you see all these celebrities doing all these things. I mean, most people care about it, but if you don't, you see all these celebrities doing stuff, and you're like, "What's this? Like, who cares?" But some people value that. Like, people value celebrities so much; it's crazy. But let's say you didn't, and you watch, you'd be like, "Who cares?" Right? So it's all an illusion, right? Like if someone wasn't considered famous, if they were just doing a regular job, you wouldn't even care what they were doing, right? Like you just care. Like Kourtney Kardashian, right? Like for me, I don't find Kourtney Kardashian attractive at all. I mean, she's pretty, of course. She's not ugly, but I don't find her. I find her like her look very boring to me. I really think she's a boring look. And Travis Barker, I don't think Travis Barker looks good at all. I really don't think he looks very good. But there's a whole hoopla of information about them, and they're just so popular. And you're like, I don't get it. I just don't understand. But that's because it's some people are really not your typical celebrities, and for that reason alone, you can see how celebrity culture and all that is an illusion. Because if you think someone's not important and they're valued so much so, then obviously, and maybe in 100 years, they're not going to be valued, right? So really, it's not like you are gonna be like, oh my God, they're not valued. Like what's going on? It's all an illusion, right? So if you are in a position where you're making 20,000 a year, even 10,000 a year, obviously 10,000 a year is tough, but 20,000 a year, you can do a lot with 20,000 a year. I mean, if you don't smoke or do drugs or drink, you've got all that money. If you get a cheap apartment, obviously you want to have a nice apartment. Let's say you're able to live at a place where you are rent free, or not, not, maybe you're a couch surfing, right? Or maybe you got a spouse that pays for everything, right? So I mean, well, obviously then your money is higher, but you know what I mean, right, guys? Like 20,000 a year is really not so bad. I mean, obviously you want a better home maybe at that point, or whatever. But really, like $20,000 is manageable to live on in a year. So to that I say, being being a celebrity is just very much an illusion, because people that don't get there do well, but it's not considered important and no one cares what they do, right? Anyway, thank you for, and of course that's not good, but that's just reality of what celebrity culture is like. Anyway, bye now.